Well, we've signed the first batch of agreed upon issues on the agenda, and we are going to move ahead in negotiating the second round in this initiative and hope that that will go well. I myself, I'm not a trade negotiator, but I do follow the progress, and we look forward to moving ahead in due course. The U.S. side, USTR, has a negotiating mandate covering a wide range of issues, covering many of the issues that are in traditional bilateral trade agreements. And the United States, as you know, they withdrew from CPTPP and TPP, has had a different view on what free trade means, and this initiative that we have with the United States is a new type of trade agreement, and we certainly hope to continue to put substantive aspects in it that will serve to deepen and broaden our trade relationship in many ways.
One promise was that the import of U.S. pork with ractopamine to Taiwan would open the door to an FTA with the United States. But 3 years later, why hasn't that promise been fulfilled yet?
Well, I think the fact that we signed the first trade agreement of the Biden administration says a lot, and we have made a lot of progress. I think what was important in the process of dealing with controversial agricultural products is the expectation that Taiwan meet scientific standards, and that we also are part of global standard setting.
Another area of cooperation between the United States and Taiwan has been in chip production, and Taiwan is beginning to set up fabs in Arizona and Ohio. What are the implications of Taiwan moving those factories to these states?
Well, I think it's clear that Taiwanese businesses want to continue to expand their global influence, global market share, and as Taiwanese businesses expand their global presence and global footprint, so does Taiwan's broader economic influence.
But some have argued that this might be concerning for Taiwan in the sense of it might make it vulnerable. Does that shift of establishing chip fabs in the United States make Taiwan more vulnerable?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think what we're seeing is, we're not moving anything away from Taiwan. Instead, we are basing ourselves in Taiwan and expanding our global influence. So this is, it's a false dichotomy. It's not a trade-off, either Taiwan or somewhere else. These Taiwanese companies that are expanding in the United States continue to invest in Taiwan.
There's this narrative that when speaking about Taiwan, it's always with the context of semiconductors or security issues. But what else does Taiwan have to offer?
Taiwan has many other very competitive, very successful industries, and we do continue to connect with the world. Of course, Taiwan has expertise in many other areas, including global health, including the robust civil society that we have as we contribute to global democracy. We will continue to be a very generous civil society. Whenever there is a need on a global basis, Taiwanese are always ready to stand by to help.
And when you talk about standing by and ready to help, with the 2024 presidential elections coming, we'll be seeing you on the ticket.
Well, this is, again, not a topic that we're going to be addressing in the bilateral Taiwan-U.S. relationship.